But like, you get my point though. It started to feel like less of a lover's relationship and more like I was her butler or her pet dog or whatever you want to call it. I was her slave, and that was not the relationship that I wanted. So when all that was done, I guess like even throughout my visit, I was kind of bummed out, and she caught on to it. She did ask me, but like I was just me being me. I was like, let it go, let it go. Just and I told her I was all right, everything was okay. But I go home and nothing had changed. If anything, things were worse. A lot of things were worse. It's more possessive, more making me feel like an animal, like a dog or whatever, a pet, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I absolutely couldn't take it. But of course, me, being that trooper, was like, hey, why don't you go ahead and book a flight and come up and visit me? You know, come up and visit for my sister's wedding. And that there was a huge mistake. Like I said, nothing's changed. She became more possessive, more butlery-ish, whatever you want to call it. And there was this one time, like this here was what made everything, what made me snap. This was the icing on the cake. And it was when I went out to dinner with my friend Dean. I didn't say anything to Shelly. Like I said before, I don't feel like I needed to say that I'm going out when she's not even in the same fucking country as me. But nonetheless, moving on. Went out to dinner to Boston Pizza with Dean, and we're just having a grand old time. And I did my little like Facebook status update saying with Dean at Boston Pizza, blah blah blah. And of course, she saw the Facebook status, sent me a tweet, not a tweet, sorry, a text message, and she got extremely mad at me, like more mad at me than ever. She started saying things to me that were just mean, like calling me names and all that stuff, and I just lost it. I absolutely lost it. I'm like, we need to talk. This is it. Blah blah blah. I just laid down the law. And when I got home, called her up on Skype and I let her know that I needed a break. I needed a break. And stupid me said needed a break. I guess part of me didn't want to let go, but the other part of me had enough. But, the stupid me, I guess more or less I was thinking with my other head, I guess. I just said we need a break rather than saying it's over. But I think it was like a week, maybe 2 weeks at most, went by, and just to let me think about it. And my final decision was I didn't want to be with her anymore. Nothing was changed, even after the fact that I told her I didn't want to be with her anymore, or rather, I wanted a break. She still treated me very poorly. Not as bad, but it was still I still felt like she treated me poorly. Not saying that the whole breakup thing was a thing for me to get some leverage on her. No, 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 not at all. But it was just more or less to let her know that I can go at any time I want. And it just to me felt like after I said that, she put little to no effort in trying to fix things afterwards. And a couple weeks later, I let her know that I don't want to work things out. And then the second I said that, boom, bitch mode comes right on, calling me names, telling me my dick is small and blah blah blah, which by the way isn't true. Probably should have left that out. But anyways, saying all this like bullshit stuff, like the normal things that women would say to a guy that but would only say because of the fact that she knows that it would hurt him, and that's like everything. And then she started guilt tripping me, like, oh, I paid for the trip to come up, and now I can't even come up, and blah blah blah. And of course, I was like, I'll pay you back for whatever you don't get reimbursed for canceling your trip, which was pretty much just the flight, which wasn't even that bad. I think it was like $400. So, but anyways, and like I said, like it's just like right there. That's when it clicked into me. That is when it clicked into me that I did the right decision. It was when the second she just snapped on me. I'm like, that's how you treat me, like that. Like I sat there and I told her everything. Why I didn't want to date her anymore. I didn't want to be with her, and her and I should just end the relationship. We can still be friends, but she wanted nothing to do with being friends. She has this whole thing where, we can't be friends anymore. If we date and we break up, we cannot be friends anymore, which I think is stupid. But anyways, guys, that's my long distance relationship that I've been in, and I want to say to you guys now that a long distance relationship is hard. It's not easy. And if you go into a long distance relationship thinking it's going to be easy mode, easy cruise mode, like it's just going to be a normal relationship, it's not. It's one of those relationships where you have to put not only 100% of it into it, but even more. Like it's pretty much gonna have to put double the effort into a long distance relationship because of the fact that there's so much distance between you two that those feelings of love that bottled up between the times that you ever see her or see him, depending on your gender, it actually bottles up, and instead of becoming love, it becomes rage, it becomes anger and hostility. And I don't know, that's my advice to you guys. If this is something that you're going to be getting into a long distance relationship, make sure you are not only 200% prepared emotionally, but physically and mentally and everything like that. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this little mini series about long distance relationship. If you want to hear more about previous relationships of mine, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a comment, a rating, preferably a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay dirty.